Hello, in this brief video I want to talk about how our good friend Ventidius defeated the Parthians. Now, the Parthians, of course, are Persians, and they rebelled from the Macedonians around about 250 BC. They were defeated by Labienus III, and then they rebelled again around about the 160s. And we don't hear a lot about them until they defeated Marcus Crassus in 53 BC. Now later on they tried to take over the Roman Empire, and from Florus we hear that in the year 40 BC they struck the empire again. The disaster of Crassus had further increased the confidence of the Parthians. They had heard with joy of the internal discords of the Roman people as the civil war between Mark Antony and Sextus Pompey and the rest. So as soon as there was a gleam of hope, they did not hesitate to break out, being actually invited to do so by Labienus, who had been sent to Parthia by Cassius and Brutus. As such was the mad fury had urged the enemies of Rome to assist them. Under the leadership of Pacorus, a young prince, they had driven out the garrisons of Mark Antony, Marcus Antonius, and the latter's Lieutenant General of Saxa, owed it to his sword that he did not fall into their hands, so he committed suicide. At length Syria was snatched from us, and the trouble was like to spread more widely, the enemy making conquests for themselves on the pretense of helping others. Had not Publius Ventidius, another lieutenant of Mark Antony, with marvellous good luck, severely defeated the forces of Labienus and Prince Pacorus, himself and all the Parthian cavalry over the whole area between the Euphrates and the Orontes. Now the defeated force numbered more than 200,000 men. The defeat, that's the Roman victory, was uninflicted without a stratagem on the part of the commander, who under the pretense of panic allowed the enemy to approach so close to the camp that he prevented them from making use of their arrows by depriving them of room to use their arrows. Now the king died, that's the prince actually, Pacorus, it's wrong, with great gallantry, after his head had been carried round the cities which had revolted. He was decapitated. Syria was recovered without further fighting. Thus we obtained compensation for the disaster of Crassus by the slaughter of Prince Pacorus. So 53 BC they defeat Marcus Crassus and his son, and that meant that Caesar could now fight Pompey. 53 BC. They were defeated by Cassius Longinus, one of the supporters of the Republic. 40 BC they invade Syria, Israel, Phoenicia, parts of Asia Minor, and they were led by Labienus. Now Labienus was one of the supporters of Caesar, but when Labienus found out that Caesar was trying to destroy the Republic, then Labienus went to the Parthian side. He became a traitor, well, not to the Republic but to the Caesarians, to the new regime, the coup d'etat, let's say, because the Republic ended roughly in 59 BC. It was a coup d'etat. There were no real consuls. And so Publius Ventidius, this is the account of Florus, he defeated the Parthians twice, drove them back, and Mark Antony was jealous of his successes and he got them out of the way. Because Mark Antony was one of the dictators, he was one of the new boys of the big regime. It was not a real republic anymore. But Ventidius was actually an Italian who was defeated during the civil war between the Italians and the Romans. He was part and he became general. But of course he was not Mark Antony. But he fought better than Mark Antony did, and we'll see that in the next video.
Persian troops fighting Roman legionaries. Roman legionaries.